No place better for Friday. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Happ ranging back. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. Well, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Now batting, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Yelich is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them. There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. He'll try again, 1-2. And another foul ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's Jason Hayward now. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Pena is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Cubs strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in, Domingo Santana. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Skied into straightaway right. Zobrist has it in his sights. He's got it one away.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt. Brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He also has 1 home run, and there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Kyle Hendricks. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Cubs are down. Welcome back to baseball on the show from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloudgate there, a popular tourist destination in Millennium Park. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of 1.
Popped up. Rizzo has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Runners off for second. Swing and a little tapper. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Runner going a second time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Eric Sogard. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Eric Sogard.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Hit sharply on the ground. Dive by Baez. It's there, and he's out. Stepping in, Addison Russell. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit on the ground to third. And there's one down now. Here's Javier Baez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the standing in Jesus Aguilar as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Right fielder.
Riding in once again, Domingo Santana. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 3-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Manny Pena. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Under it is Zobrist. 2 away now. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Aguilar over at second. Santana on at first with 2 down. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Arcia backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch on its way. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. His pitcher, Chase Anderson. He popped out in his first trip. Rounded down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Swinging a ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Now batting.
Here's Eric Sogard. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-2. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hit back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Ready now, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 3-2 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Striding in, Kyle Hendricks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Yelich going back into the bleachers and gone.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
Soft liner towards short, and the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Left side, but well fouled.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic tape.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Jesus Aguilar. And he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Drilled to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Into the box now, Domingo Santana. Here it comes on 1-1. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And this one is gone, a home run. It's a solo shot here for Domingo Santana. Second home run early in the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Standing in now, Manny Pena. Short, hit hard. Russell's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Orlando Arcia, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Tap down the line, but it gets fouled. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But the Brewers get. Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Here's Jason Hayward now.
The left fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. The 2-1. And they'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit low, ball 3. Wilson Contreras would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Ready for another shot now, Wilson Contreras. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs strand. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Brian Dunzing will come on to pitch here, and they'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Mike Freeman is also into the ball game, as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. Takes this the other way to right, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first down. Digging in and looking for more, Chase Anderson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. 1-1. Misses down below the knees. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Keon Broxton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 23,
On a line, that's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Lorenzo Cain. That fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Happ ranging back at the track, the wall, into the bleachers, and out of here. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now 6-3. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate.
And while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Christian Yelich will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Matt Albert gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Matt Albert.
Leading off the inning, Ian Happ, and they'll need him to get something going here. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Ian Happ is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Left ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
Into the box now, Addison Russell. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Corey Knebel trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Corey Knebel.
Freeman on second. Baez at first. 2 out in the inning. A fastball that just misses inside.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Justin Grimm is into the ball game as part of that double switch, as he'll take over on the mound and in the 2 spot in the lineup. Albert Almora is also into the ball game now, as he'll take over the 5 spot in the lineup. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Jesus Aguilar goes quietly to lead off the 8th. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, talk about frustrating as a pitcher, D-Roll. The pitch before that was some kind of a funky swing, and then he delivers a base hit on the next pitch.
Yeah, that's the name of the game right there. Did he take a bad hack, or was he setting you up there, please?
Into the box, Manny Pena. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here with that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
The 1-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Another full count pitch home. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
The pitcher number 2, Corey Knebel.
Eric Thames will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Eric Thames.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt. Down 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally,
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in, Eric Sogard. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Eric Sogard.
The 3-2 pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Hayward there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Milwaukee leads it 8-3.
Your attention, please.
And a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. Leading off the inning, Jason Hayward. And they'll need him to get something going here. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The count is 1 and 2.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kane has it in his sights. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. And they're down to their final 4 outs here. Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
I don't care if you throw sidearm or what kind of arm slot you have. When you serve one up like that, these hitters will make you pay just about every single time.
Now another 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
When a pitch is...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Carl Edwards Jr. enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. The 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes, the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Travis Shaw come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Pitch strike 3 called. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 1-2. Runner goes for third. Offered at and missed. The throw. And he will be nailed at third. Oliver Drake, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Oliver Drake.
Stepping up now, Mike Freeman. He reached on a single in his first try. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Now at the plate, Addison Russell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Second baseman, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Seared down the first baseline, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Tommy La Stella will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. The 3-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. A swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. 8-4 the final this afternoon. The Milwaukee Brewers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chase Anderson earns his 5th winner of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Brewers, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors.